When women and girls cannot access effective contraception and safe abortion services, there are serious consequences for their own health and that for their families. This should not happen. But despite recent advances in technologies and evidence, too many unsafe abortions still occur and too women continue to suffer and die, says Dr. Bella Ganatra, lead author of the study and scientist in the World Health Organization Department of Reproductive Health and Research. The World Health Organization states that an estimated of 25 million unsafe abortions occur each year, leading to at least 22,800 deaths. It also states that in countries where abortion is completely banned or permitted only to save the woman's life or preserve her physical health, only 1 in 4 abortions were safe. Whereas in countries where abortion is legal on broader grounds, nearly 9 in 10 abortions were done safely. What we can deduct from this information is that restricting access to abortion does not reduce the number of abortions themselves. Think of the countless women who have been forced to carry pregnancies to term against their will, enduring emotional, physical, and financial hardships. Consider the stories of those who have suffered due to restrictive laws and barriers to care. These are not just statistics. These are real people whose lives hang in balance. Abortion remains a stigmatized issue, which causes difficulty to access safe abortion, especially for women living in poverty or places where access to effective contraception and safe abortion is limited or unavailable. Although there have been major decreases in most leading causes of maternal deaths worldwide over the past 2 decades, one glaring exception remains: unsafe abortion. When abortion is inaccessible, women are forced to seek unsafe methods, leading to serious health complications and even their death. Studies show that legalizing abortion leads to a decrease in maternal mortality rates and improves overall public health. Access to safe and legal abortion is not only a matter of reproductive rights, but also a matter of public health and human rights. The right to make own decisions about their bodies and reproductive health is at the core of basic human rights and equality and privacy, as outlined in the United Nations International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists explain that restricting access to abortion forces some pregnant people to continue their pregnancies to delivery, leaving them to face the many health risks associated with pregnancy and childbirth. This includes the emergence of new complications associated with pregnancy and worsening of existing conditions. I would also like to add that forced abortions not only affect women who are not prepared mentally or financially to take the responsibility to bring a child into this world, but it also affects women whose pregnancy was induced by a sexual assault, including little girls. The risk of health complications and even death is potentially increased when the person carrying the pregnancy is still very young. Essentially, the fight for abortion rights is a fight for bodily autonomy and reproductive freedom. Women have the right to make the decision about their own bodies, free from government interference and religious beliefs. Contrary to popular belief, abortion is a safe medical procedure with minimal risk of complications. It is not a decision that women take lightly, but rather a deeply personal choice made in consultation with a healthcare provider. Doctors Without Borders USA claim in the article Save Abortion that an abortion with pills is over 95% effective and it is extremely safe, with less than 1% chance of severe complications. The risk of deaths from a safe abortion is lower than from an injection of penicillin from carrying a pregnancy to term. When women have access to safe abortion and legal abortion care, they can pursue their educations, advance in their careers, and plan their families on their own terms. Ensuring abortion access is essential for promoting gender equality and empowering women to control their destinies. Some argue that our abortion is morally wrong and that it should be restricted to protect fetal rights. However, it is important to recognize that everyone models beliefs are subjective, and imposing one set of beliefs on other infringes upon individual autonomy. Furthermore, denying women access to abortion does not eliminate the need for it. It only forces women to resort to unsafe methods, putting their lives at risk. Now, imagine a world where every woman has the freedom to make decisions about their own body, without fear of judgment or punishment. In this world, reproductive justice is a reality, and women's rights are respected and upheld. Imagine a world where thousands of lives from women are saved from being lost to dangerous and illegal performances of abortions, just because they don't have a safe access to it, or because their living conditions don't allow them to afford it. In this world, maternal mortality rates plummet, and women are able to access the healthcare they need without facing discrimination or stigma. Families are stronger, communities are healthier, and equality flourishes. We cannot afford to be complacent in the fight for abortion rights. It is up to us to stand and speak out in support for reproductive freedom and women's rights. Contact your legislators, support organizations that advocate for abortion rights, and engage in conversations to raise awareness about the importance of reproductive rights. Together, we can ensure that every woman has the right to access safe and legal abortion care. The time to act is now. Let's work together to create a future where every woman can have the right to choose, with dignity and without fear. Now, more than ever, we must come together to defend abortion rights and ensure that every person has the freedom to make decisions about their own body. Our collective voices have the power to shape policy, change hearts and minds, and create a more just and equitable society. Thank you.